was stunned by what I saw. A garden bursting with candy. I couldn't resist, so I dashed forward, grabbed a giant candy mushroom, and bit into it. Then I jolted awake and realized I was biting my pillow. Figures. It was just a dream. My laptop was still playing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Guess I dozed off watching it last night. Thinking about that dream made me sigh. If only I had a candy garden like Willy Wonka's. How awesome would that be? I dragged myself downstairs, still yawning. Mom was already at the table and, of course, started in right away.
Denise, you woke up late again. Stayed up watching movies, didn't you? You should be more like your brother. He's out jogging every morning.
I'm not as tough as he is. Right then, Dylan came back from his run. Mom told me to bring him some toast and eggs. I carried the plate over, but caught my foot on the table leg. I almost face planted, and the plate wobbled, but Dylan grabbed it just in time.
Careful there, little gremlin.
How will I ever feel at ease when you study so far from home? If you were even 1/10 as mature as your brother.
I can take care of myself. That was just a slip-up. I tuned out Mom's grumbling and focused on breakfast. Dylan was good at everything. Not so much. After we ate, Dylan and I went to the supermarket to buy some things for Mom. On the way, we saw two little kids fighting over a candy stick. I hurried over to break it up and pulled a lollipop from my pocket for the other boy. Here, now you don't have to fight.
Thank you.
The two boys skipped off happily. Watching them smile gave me a spark of an idea. I'd love to create a candy kingdom, like a giant exhibition with sweets from all over the world, just to make kids happy.
Then do it.
As if. That's just a dream. I'd be happy with a tiny bakery. A few days later, I flew overseas to attend a top culinary academy. Every day there felt like stepping into a new world of sweet flavors. 2 years later, I graduated and came home.
I've got a surprise for you.
A gift?
Finish lunch first. I'll take you there.
After lunch, he drove me to a brand new place called Candy's Dream. The moment I walked in, I froze. It looked like my dream come to life. Bright candy-shaped lights, walls full of cute candy designs, even a tasting zone where visitors could try sweets from around the globe.
This is the exhibition I just opened.
I stood there speechless. Wasn't this my idea? A guest walked over and complimented Dylan.
Wow, can't believe someone this young pulled this off. Amazing!
You're too kind. I've still got a long way to go.
I clenched my fists. Hello? That was my idea! I pulled Dylan aside. You stole my idea!
You said it was just a silly dream. If you can't make it happen, let someone who can.
Ugh, the nerve. I swore I'd prove I could do it and do it better. I'd build my own candy park, 100 times more epic than this.
All right, I'll wait and see.
Starting a business was no piece of cake. It took forever to find a design firm I liked, but their quote was way out of my budget. I walked out feeling deflated. Suddenly, I heard someone yelling in the office next door.
I've had enough. You're fired!
The door slammed open and a guy was shoved out. I rushed over to help him up.
Thanks, I'm fine.
Why was your boss so harsh?
Forget it. We just didn't see eye to eye.
We walked and talked. His name was Jacob, an architect who'd just been let go. He seemed a bit lost. I shared my own struggles starting a business, and somehow we clicked like two people adrift who finally found someone who understood.
If you're okay with it, I could design your project.
My eyes lit up like the sun after days of rain. That'd be amazing! Thank you! With Jacob on board, the weight on my shoulders eased. He handled everything, drafting plans, sourcing materials, supervising construction while I finally had the time to dive into new candy recipes. Months flew by, and at last my candy park was ready to open. Standing there surrounded by a riot of colors and sweet smells, I could hardly believe I'd turned what used to feel like a silly dream into reality. I was so lost in the moment, I didn't notice Jacob walking up beside me.
How about we take a little victory tour?
He tugged me toward the Ferris wheel. As it slowly lifted us higher, I could see the whole candy kingdom spread out beneath us. Thanks, Jacob. I'd never have made it this far without you.
Don't say that. I was lost myself, but you helped me too.
The way he looked at me was so steady and kind. It made my heart skip a beat.
Dennis, I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
I couldn't help smiling. I leaned in and kissed his cheek instead of answering with words. As we stepped off the Ferris wheel, I froze. There in the crowd stood Dylan. Well, I did it.
Opening it is one thing. Keeping it running, that's the real challenge. Hope you can keep up if you want to compete with me.
His words lit that competitive spark in me all over again. I threw myself into promoting the park, dreaming up new candy flavors every day. And it worked. Crowds lined up outside while Dylan's exhibit kept getting quieter. I won't lie, seeing that gave me a rush. For once, I was the one ahead of him. One day while I was checking on the rides, I spotted Dylan in the distance. What was he doing here, spying on me? Before I could confront him, one of our security guards came running.
Something's wrong!
My stomach dropped. I raced to the roller coaster. The track had stalled mid-ride. Passengers were stuck high above, screaming their heads off. We rushed in a team of engineers. Thankfully, no one got hurt, but the incident left a nasty dent in the park's reputation. And that wasn't the end of it. A few days later, some customers claimed our candy had given them stomachache. What the fudge? That couldn't be right. Our production line was spotless. A horrible thought crept in. No, it couldn't be. I stormed home and found Dylan in the living room. Before I could say a word, he spoke first.
I saw the news about your park. Are you okay?
Don't play innocent. It was you, wasn't it?
Whoa! Don't throw baseless accusations at me.
I saw you at the park the day of the incident.
Listen, your big brother isn't some low-life saboteur. I didn't do it.
Then he stormed upstairs, leaving me fuming, but also unsettled. The park kept losing visitors. I was running on empty, physically and mentally. I went to see Jacob for advice, but no one answered the door. I called again and again, but still nothing. Then the elderly neighbor next door told me Jacob had moved out a few days ago. It felt like the floor fell out from under me. The one person I could count on had left. I tried everything: public apologies, refunding unhappy guests, cutting ticket prices, but nothing really worked. Meanwhile, Dylan's exhibition was buzzing again. It stung to admit it, but this round, I was losing. Another gloomy day passed. As I was about to close the gates, I noticed a small group of kids outside, peeking in with wide eyes. So I walked over. Hey, wanna come in and play? But we don't have money for tickets. That's okay. Come on in, no charge. The kids squealed with joy and dashed inside. The laughter and the sound of candy wrappers crinkling filled the park that had been so quiet for days. I felt this unexpected warmth spread through my chest. I suddenly remembered why I'd started all this in the first place. I'd love to create a candy kingdom, like a giant exhibition with sweets from all over the world, just to make kids happy. That thought lit a spark in me again. I wasn't done yet. A few days later, the crowd at the park began to grow again. I didn't even know why, but it was happening. A woman came up to me.
Thank you for creating this place. Honestly, when I saw those photos, I was touched.
Photos? What photos?
The ones of the kids playing and smiling here. They're on display right now at the Candy's Dream exhibition.
No way! I didn't waste another second. I bolted straight to Dylan's exhibition. Just like that guest had said, the walls of Dylan's exhibition were lined with photos of kids laughing and playing at my candy park. The title above them read, "A place that creates happy smiles."
Dennis, what are you doing here?
Dylan, was this you?
Yeah, I wanted to help you.
But why?
How could I just stand by and watch my little sister struggle? Every time I showed up at your park, it was just to check on you. In this exhibition, it was never about competing. I wanted to push you to chase what you really dreamed of. I never let you be forgotten. Candy's dream has always been Dennis's dream.
My throat tightened. All this time I thought we were rivals, but he'd been protecting me in his own way. I'm sorry, and thank you. From that day, Dylan and I decided to team up, growing both the exhibition and the park together. No more rivalry. We were finally on the same side. Then, one not-so-great day, guess who showed up? Jacob. The nerve of that guy.
Dennis, I'm sorry. I had a family emergency that day and had to leave without a word. I've worried about you ever since.
Cut it out, Jacob. I know you were skimming money from the supply budget. You'll have to answer for that. His face went pale. He spun around to run, only to crash straight into a police officer waiting behind him. He was caught.
He pulled the same stunt at his old company. That's why he got fired. Next time, you need to be more careful about who you trust.
I get it.
From now on, any guy you date has to pass my screening test first.
Fine. Whatever you say. I'm Karen, 17 years old. I used to live happily with Mom in a small house in a quiet American town. But when I turned 17, cancer took her away from me. Her last wish was for me to carry on with her passion, a cosmetics company she built from scratch. Mom was a brilliant formulator, and she passed on her love for it to me. She put everything she had into creating Lavia, a brand known for its unique quality products. I'd seen her look at Lavia on TV, her eyes filled with regret. Now, to make things worse, Lavia was tanking. Its products were outdated, and it was losing ground to competitors. So I came back to live with my dad, but with one goal: to take back everything that belonged to her. Looking up at the huge mansion in front of me, I didn't feel the slightest bit excited. I took a deep breath and walked inside. In the living room was a man, my father, who I hadn't seen in 10 years, reading a newspaper. Across from him, I assumed was my stepmom and my half-brother. They all looked up when I came in, and none of them looked thrilled to see me. My dad barely glanced up and spoke coldly.
Karen, this is your mother now, Sam. And this is your brother, Max. While you're here, do what Sam says. Your room's on the second floor. Go and pack.
And with that, he left. Sam followed, throwing a frosty glare at me as she passed. My little brother had a different tactic. He gave me a hard shove on the way by.
Don't even think I'll ever call you my sister. I'll always be Dad's only kid.
Nobody here saw me as family. What a coincidence. I didn't see them that way either. I was here for Mom. Living with people who clearly couldn't stand me wasn't exactly a walk in the park. Sam looked at me like I was the biggest inconvenience of her life. And Max, that brat lived to mess with me, sticking gum in my hair, spraying me with water, and pulling endless pranks to get me in trouble. Dad would ignore whatever they did, but the second I tried to defend myself, he'd be all over me. He didn't treat me like his daughter, just a random person sharing his house. One morning, I woke up feeling something squirming on my face, itching like crazy. I reached up and felt something soft and wriggly. When I opened my eyes, what the fudge is that? I shot out of bed. The bed was crawling with worms. Totally gross. It had to be Max. Yesterday, I saw him skulking around the garden, catching bugs, and he gave me this evil smirk when I walked by. The more I let him get away with stuff, the bolder he got. Fine. This time, I'd teach that little gremlin a lesson. That night at dinner, Max leaned over with a smirk and asked,
So, Karen, sleep well last night?
Not exactly. Someone put worms in my bed.
Did you figure out who it was?
Not yet, but I should thank them. Those fat little worms look tasty. So I made soup with them. How's the soup taste? Max looked down at his bowl, which was nearly empty, and saw little worm bits floating at the bottom. He let out a scream, dropped the bowl, and sprinted to the sink gagging. When he came back pale and shaken, I couldn't hold back a smug grin.
You're evil! You put bugs in my soup to poison me!
Duh, it's just a silkworm pupae. It's a delicacy in some places. Maybe now you'll think twice before messing with me.
Dad! She's trying to poison me! Kick her out!
Karen, he was just playing around. Can't you be nice to your little brother?
Then tell your spoiled little son to stop trying to mess with me.
You ungrateful brat! Get out!
I ran out of the house, not wanting to stay there a second longer. I kept running until I realized I was lost, with night falling around me. And that's when the fear hit. Suddenly, a car horn blared right by me. I looked up to see a middle-aged man stepping out.
Karen, what are you doing here at this hour?
Do I know you?
I'm Steve, your dad's assistant. I've seen you a few times when I dropped off paperwork for him. Come on, hop in. I'll take you home.
Okay. I got into Steve's car. His kindness and gentle tone put me at ease, and I soon found myself opening up, telling him about all the unfairness I faced with my dad, stepmom, and half-brother.
Maybe it's just that you and your dad don't understand each other yet. I'll talk to him. See if he can be more caring. Don't feel so down, okay?
Thank you, Steve. No one's shown me this kind of care since Mom passed.
I don't have kids of my own, so I think of you and Max like my own. If you ever need help or just someone to talk to, I'm here.
His words lifted my spirits. In less than an hour, he made me feel warmer than my own father ever had. One day, I saw Dad and Steve discussing the company. I overheard Steve mention selling shares, hinting that the business was on shaky ground. I knew my chance had come. I can create a new product, something that could turn things around.
What do you know about this? Karen, this is an adult matter. Best you stay out of it.
Dad, don't forget, I'm the founder's daughter. Mom taught me everything she knew. I know I can do this.
Fine, go ahead and try.
But I have one condition. If I succeed, you'll let me take over the company.
What? Are you dreaming?
If you don't agree, then there's no other way to save the company. The next day, Dad came to me with his decision. He agreed, but Sam wasn't about to let it go that easily. We have a condition too. If your product fails, you'll leave this house and give up any inheritance. Deal. This was too easy. Something had to be up. I'd have to watch my back. I poured all my energy into developing the product. I even locked the lab door whenever I wasn't there, knowing my stepmom would try something. During this time, Steve visited often, bringing me food and keeping me company. His kindness kept me going. Everything went smoothly, and soon I'd created a new cushion foundation with sunblock, waterproof features, and all skin compatibility. I put everything into not only the quality, but also its packaging and design. Once it hit the market, it was an instant hit, selling out non-stop. But a month later, negative reviews started popping up. Customers claimed it caused severe skin irritation. I was shocked. I'd tested it thoroughly before launch. There was no way this could happen. My dad was furious, while Sam and Max were visibly pleased. I couldn't believe what was happening. There had to be some mistake. I took the product for analysis and discovered an allergen that hadn't been in my original formula. Someone had tampered with it, but who? Sam? Max? They both had reasons, but I'd always locked the lab. The only other person who'd been in there was Steve? I checked the security camera and I couldn't believe what I saw. It was Steve! He'd swapped the ingredients while visiting me in the lab. The only person I trusted had betrayed me. I felt anger and heartbreak all at once. I had to take this footage to the police. But as I opened the door, Steve's face appeared right in front of me, wearing a smile that now gave me chills.
Karen, where are you off to?
Just handling some personal stuff. I tried to slip past, but he grabbed my arm.
You can go, Karen, but hand over your phone first.
He reached for my phone. I bit his hand hard and bolted out the door. I jumped into the first taxi I saw, urging the driver to get me to the police station. Steve sped after us in his car, so I shouted for the driver to go faster. Steve rushed over, cradling Max, looking frantic.
Max, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Look at Daddy! Someone call an ambulance!
Wait, Daddy? I was shaken, but I couldn't waste time on that thought. Max needed help. I quickly called for an ambulance. My dad and stepmom arrived at the hospital shortly after. When the doctor came out, Steve got to him before my dad could.
Doctor, is my son going to be okay? He's fine. Just some minor scratches. He probably passed out from the shock.
Steve sighed in relief and sank into a chair.
Steve, what did you just call Max? Son? I must have been worried. You know I don't have kids, so I care for Max like my own.
Max is fine now, so maybe you can explain why you tried to ruin me, Steve.
What's going on, Steve? This isn't what it looks like.
You sabotaged me to secure the company for your son, right? Both Sam and Steve went pale. My guess had been right. Max was their son.
What nonsense is this? Who is Steve's son?
Yes, the son lying in that hospital room. I heard him call Max his son during the accident, and you did too, didn't you? If you doubt it, Dad, go get a DNA test.
You're lying! Don't listen to her. She just wants to take over the company and will say anything to frame me.
But I could see doubt on my dad's face.
Steve, if you want to prove Karen wrong, you and Max can take a DNA test.
Steve fell silent for a long moment, then suddenly shouted,
Yes! Max is my son! Why else would I let him call you Dad all these years? The plan was almost complete. Just one more step, and this brat ruined everything! I can't believe you'd do this! I trusted you! If you valued me, you wouldn't ignore my opinions for everyone else's! I'm done working under a stubborn fool like you!
Everything finally came to light. Sam and Steve had been having an affair, scheming to steal my father's company. And worse, Max had known all along and helped them cover it up. After discovering the truth, my dad kicked them both out and filed charges against Steve. Later, Dad came to see me. His voice got heavy.
Karen, I'm sorry for how I treated you. I've thought it over. I want you to take over the company. No one deserves more than you. I know I've done a lot of wrong, and maybe this is the only right thing I've done in my life. I don't expect forgiveness. I just want you to know how much I regret everything.
I could see he was remorseful, but after everything he'd put Mom and me through, forgiveness wasn't easy. I'll run Mom's company well. It was her life's work. I accept your apology, but I can't forgive you. Not yet. Today, I'm a well-known cosmetic formulator, and I've made my mom's brand Lavia famous worldwide. I kept my promise to her. Somewhere out there, I know she's proud.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know night after night, I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Ah, my Junko. I'm so obsessed. Man, I wish someone was crazy about me like that. Whoa! Ah! Hey there, I'm Quinn, and this is Jessie, my ride or die. We vibe on a lot of things, especially our love for K-pop. I wish I could marry Jungkook, or any hot Korean guy, to be honest. Dream on, girl. Real love only exists in those music videos. Nah, I don't buy it. I'm a hopeless romantic, for real. But before you dive into my mess of a love story, hit that like button and subscribe to the MDA. okay? After that, I started looking for boyfriends online, even though Jesse kept, "Bet your love life's gonna crash and burn with those dudes." Come on, Jesse, I'll show you. This guy here looks pretty decent. Swipe right and...
Let's see who's desperate enough to date you.
Dylan, give it back!
Let's see. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe left.
Stop messing with my life!
What's so special about these losers?
They're 100 times better than you! That shut him up for a second. Then he handed my phone back. Whatever, that's Dylan. We've grown up on the same block, but he's always been a pain in my side. If all the guys on Earth disappeared, I'd still never date him. I hope I never meet someone like him. That night, I was getting ready for bed with a mask on. I got a notification. Oh my god! I matched with a Korean guy! I texted Jessie, but she seemed unimpressed. Fine, I'll go with you, just in case it goes south. We met at a park. When I got there, he was already waiting. If I can't have Junko, this guy might just be the next best thing. Dressed to impress and looking fine as hell. What do you think? He's alright. Let's see how it goes. Whatever, let's part away. We walked around, and this guy, let's call him Jihu, told me about girls in Korea.
You know, if you don't like your nose, you can get surgery. A lot of girls back home do.
Is he indirectly saying my nose is ugly? Rude!
Whoa!
Jeez, what now?
You have a tiny pimple right here.
This guy is nuts! I turned around and saw Jessie trying not to laugh her head off behind a tree. I knew this date was doomed when Jihu left me in the dust to hit a makeup sale. I get it, Jessie. Laugh it up. Bad luck, that's all. Phone buzzes. A Japanese guy matched me on the app. I showed Jessie and she just shrugged. This time, it's gotta be different. We met at a fancy restaurant. I even did my makeup like a Japanese style I found online to prepare for the date.
Oh my god, Quinn. That makeup isn't really working.
Bummer. First impression, failed. I'm so pathetic.
Sit up straight, don't look around, and mind your manners at the table.
Excuse me?
You were 2 minutes late. I won't tolerate that kind of behavior. No next time, pal.
Next time? There won't be a next time, because I won't date this OCD guy. Now I can't even remember his name. Had enough fun yet? Not yet. I matched with a French guy. Ugh, I can't deal with your disastrous dates anymore. At yet another fancy restaurant, I made sure to get there 5 minutes early. French guys are always so romantic and sweet.
Every woman should be treated like a Quinn.
It's, nice to meet you, Antoine. We vibed way more than I expected. Antoine was the dream guy I'd been searching for. Oops. Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. I thought Antoine would freak out like Mr. OCD before, but instead, he signaled the waiter for a new plate. So smooth. Ah, melt-worthy. Why isn't Jessie here to see this?
Ew, what's that smell?
What was he talking about?
Some guest that just walked by stinks.
Then Antoine took out a perfume bottle and sprayed it around, even on our food.
You okay, Quinn? I'm sensitive to weird smells.
Achoo! Achoo! Sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom. Achoo! What the heck just happened? My head's spinning. I can't.
What's happening? She's allergic to perfume!
I don't remember anything after that fall. So embarrassing. Thank God Jessie wasn't there, or she'd have laughed in my face. Turns out, all my romances have been epic fails, and Jessie's still the one getting all my tearful rants. Will I ever find my Prince Charming? Don't stress, I have an idea. Dylan, are you kidding me? No, Dylan's a great guy. Just give him a shot. Never. Even if all the guys on Earth disappeared, he'd be the last one I'd date.
What's got your panties in a twist? Some foreign dude?
You told him? No. How did he know then? Ugh, go away! So freaking annoying. That afternoon, I was sprawled on the couch watching TV. Screw that stupid dating app. I've deleted it. Quinn, take these freshly baked cookies to our neighbors, sweetie. New neighbors? Oh right, they moved in yesterday, but I was too down to notice anything. Sure, Mom. I dragged my feet to their porch and rang the bell. Once, twice, thrice. No answer. As I was turning to leave, I heard music from their backyard. Pool party, maybe? They probably didn't hear the doorbell. I went around to the back and was shocked to see a guy sunbathing. He's asleep, shirtless, wearing just thin shorts. Oh, Mamma Mia! Check out those abs! Should I touch them? Snap out of it, Quinn. Remember your track record? Okay, I'll leave the cookies on the table, leave a note, and skedaddle, right? I tiptoed, praying he wouldn't wake up. It'd be awkward. Him shirtless and me looking like a burglar. But my luck sucks. A puddle made me slip and crash. Oh my god! Groaning, I saw him staring. Oh no, he saw everything! Hi, I'm Quinn, your next door neighbor. My mom told me to bring cookies for the new neighbors.
Hey, Quinn. I'm Evan. Nice to meet you. Thief.
Well, what? I'm not stealing.
But your dad did. He stole the stars and put them in your eyes.
Aww, Evan's too sweet. Holding his hand felt like floating. I can't remember what we talked about after, except he wanted more dates. Oh my god, Jessie needs to hear this. You can't date someone you've just bumped into, Quinn. No, Evan is amazing. You don't get it. I don't care. You ignore the good guys and fall for jerks. How can you even be sure Evan's like that? And speaking of Dylan, we have nothing in common. He's a bully. Why don't you date him? Jessie stormed off. Whatever. If she's not rooting for me and Evan, then I don't need her. Evan and I were totally vibing. We hit up every spot together. Parks, movie theaters, and even the raddest parties. I've never felt so alive before. Finally found my dream dude. Then one day, Evan ghosted. Just like that, vanished into thin air. I looked everywhere for him, even the park where we had our first date. No sign of him. I just kept running, even when tears blurred my vision.
Whoa, watch it!
Evan, is that you?
What's your deal? You lost it or something? Seriously, you okay up there? Sorry, she's with me.
Suddenly, I felt someone lift me. Not Evan, but Dylan. Why is he here?
Had to save your butt. They were about to lock you up in a loony bin.
Wait, had he been following me? Evan's gone.
What can I do to make you feel better?
I need to find Evan.
Seriously? You're so damn clueless.
Dylan then floored it, speeding past other cars. What the hell? I don't want to die.
You don't? Then why'd you almost get yourself killed over some loser?
Still, he drove me around to find Evan, but no luck. By day's end, we headed home.
Sorry about earlier. Just,
Look, he's back. I dashed out of the car straight to Evan's house. Evan, where the hell did you go without telling me? Not him, just his housekeeper doing her weekly cleaning. But I found something big. Evan had another place uptown. I was about to catch a bus, but Dylan insisted on driving. What were you saying earlier?
Nothing.
Turns out, Dylan's not as bad as I thought. He was being all chill until we passed the hospital. I saw Evan. Was he sick? Injured? Oh, my poor Evan. As I stepped out, I froze. A woman with a kid ran to Evan. They kissed. So it was all true. Honey, I think he's taken. I didn't believe her until I saw it myself. Seriously, life? I got screwed over again.
Hey, hold up! You should try out for a marathon or something.
You suck!
So you think I suck? Fine, I'll own it. Just for your information, I only mess with girls I like.
Dylan, what does he mean?
Here, drink this. You'll need energy for more crying.
As I reached for the soda, he grabbed my hand.
Dumbass, I'm into you. Like, really into you.
This sweetness. That's when I realized when you meet your other half, it's not just you who's blown away. The universe celebrates too. Can you drop me off at Jesse's? I rushed into Jessie's arms, crying like a baby. Luckily, she wasn't mad anymore. Finally got it, huh? Wait up, I realized something else. To Jessie's surprise, Dylan peeked from behind the door. I told you so! Then Jessie hugged me tight.